Hi everybody, I decided to post a video today about me doing my diamond art and not actually doing it, but sending it up for the next one because it's a pain in the butt. So let's go. So basically, first things first is I have my actual diamond art set out like on a table with everything on like a corner of it, so it can be able to stay down, so it can be able to just flatten out before I set that up. So we're gonna set it for the bees. So basically what I'm doing right now is a square drill. I have never done a square drill before, so this will be my first ever square drill. If you don't know what the drills are and you're a new, like, beginner, I guess you'd say basically the little diamonds are square and usually they're circle. So I do have only 36 containers, okay? And I do have like 3 on the side for my grandma. There's only 13 different colors, okay? But you're probably like, okay, 13 different colors, perfect, that's one thing and one more. No, there's about 10 of each color, okay? Look at this, because of how big the piece is. So I'm hoping that I have enough and we're gonna end up seeing. So first of all, on the thing, it'll show you like numbers and you're looking at the top number right there, not the long bottom number. So I'm still trying to find number 1. All right, here's number 1. So how you'll know you have multiple of one color is whenever it's in this strand, you're gonna cut the 1. Now usually it's just like 1 and that's it, and then it moves on 2, 3, 4. In this case though, it is 1 twice. So you'll see 2 bags of 1. And that's how you know it only is like counted as 1. So I actually don't know how many bags of each there are, but I was guessing like with 10 because it feels like there's so many. And so also at the end, I will end up showing you guys the actual diamond art I'm doing. Okay. So the other thing is like you need to try not to spill. And that's why I've decided to do it up at the counter, because usually I do it like on the couch. But like I decided to do it up on the counter because I didn't know how bad I would be spilling. And for some reason, I thought that like doing square drills would like be like so much bigger, the actual like bead size, that like my containers wouldn't be able to hold them. So once again, this is my first time ever doing squared, so I'm kind of nervous. But I'm actually really excited though, because I've been looking for square drill for a while that you do not buy online. Alright, so with 2 packages, that's how much we got. Honestly, I'm really worried if that will be enough because this thing is huge. Alright, so next, okay, so at 2, this is like a perfect example. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking I'm going to need possibly 2 to 3 containers for this, which is just fantastic. Okay, so. Now you can also just like rip them out and do that, but you also have a risk of ripping it and then not being able to like pour it in. Or if you happen to do like all at the same time, which I don't, then, and like you don't separate it, then you might not be able to like close it back up. So that's why I prefer cutting them. I might need 3. See what I mean? It's taking them up. Oh, I just spilled. No, dang, go on the ground. Okay, none went on the ground. Okay. Hey, we good. Alright, but I do have to clean this up. Also, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like paused. I would say unedited, but I don't edit any of my videos if you haven't been able to tell. Which you probably have. So, but the reason I'm not pausing is because I want you guys to actually be able to see the realness of this. Because some people, I feel like, just think that it's so easy. And I guess, like, after process, it's kind of easy. Except for you're sitting and you're like this the entire time. Yeah. But besides that, though, I mean, not too bad. Okay. I dropped one, but I think it only landed in my hand. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, we good. Usually they give you like way too many, but with this case, I don't know. Okay, so that's 2 right there into 1. Also, you're probably like, okay, well, obviously yours is like counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 36. I'll know because there's only 13 different colors. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 13 different colors. So I'll know that. It'd be a different story if they weren't. Then I honestly don't know what I would do right now, but. Alright, so then this little like piece is all stuck in there, and it's also like all shattered, so basically like it came deformed, so we just don't even use it. Oh snap. Okay, so yeah, this last one's gonna need its own container. Actually, wait a minute, I might be able to actually mix it with this. Okay, hold up, we're gonna see. Oh crap, wait, no. Okay, that's 4. Okay. Also, this like also shows you don't need like that little I don't even know what you'd be calling it, but like not syringe, but like you put it in, you got to just like pour it. Funnel. You don't need that. Clearly, I haven't used a funnel. I've been doing this for 2 years. I want to say now. I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay, wait, this is gonna be the hardest part now. There's like a bunch of little and stuff. Okay. I swear, y'all see the weird side of me, but it's just because I mind my own business. Okay, so now we're moving on to 3, and I literally see one that I dropped. And yes, I'm picking up and putting it in the container. Y'all, Disney trip's coming up soon, and I am pumped. I'm so excited right now because we're gonna be leaving the 29th, so I think it's like 3 weeks away. Yeah, I think it's 3 weeks. My cats are looking at a frog outside. Lovely. We love frogs. Not really. I'm absolutely petrified of frogs. It's not even funny. Okay, so. But that is exciting. We're going to 2 different water parks. And the one water park, while we're there, we're going to 2 different ones. The one water park, and it's actually like perfect timing while we're staying there. I want to say it's like only a 1-night event, but I really don't know. And y'all need to let me know. But the one time that we actually end up going to the water park is actually literally going to be a glow night. So basically, I wanted to be able to go to Aquatica to be able to go at night and do like the glow, aqua glow at night. And so if you guys don't know what that is, go look it up. And okay, 2 pinks. And so with that being said though, my mom was like, oh, like we're not going to Aquatica, which okay, like whatever. So we're not going to Aquatica. But point is though, is one of the water parks, the day that we're gonna be, like the days that we're gonna be there, they're doing an aqua glow basically. I don't know like what they're gonna call it, but that's what I'm gonna call it, an aqua glow, which is basically like they turn off all the lights. Well, they leave like, no, let me rephrase this. They turn off like all the lights, okay? And keep in mind, this is at night, so that just makes 10 times better. And everything's just like neon lights instead of like normal. And everything's like all rainbow lit up and colored lit up. And basically you just like go on the water park and everything like that just at night. And it's like all like glow neon, everything like that. So I think that's going to be like really fun. And so my mom's definitely excited for that. I'm excited for that. Also, I literally cannot believe I didn't mention this in the beginning of the video. So first of all, what the heck? Second of all, I'm so excited to announce I am going to Ulta Beauty 2026 next year, which is not what I was going to mention, but I figured I would mention it because that's also exciting. So now I've been talking about those tickets, and we clearly missed the 2025 event because it was also in Texas, but this one's going to be held in Orlando, Florida next year. And I heard it's only a 1-day event, but some people are saying 3-day event, so y'all need to let me know. Like, I don't understand how it's 1 but 3, so let me know. But point is though, is they're supposed to do another whole like event next year, Orlando, Florida, and it's supposed to be in April. Well, yeah. Okay, well guess what I'm doing in February, and this is official. Like the Ulta is like a yes if we can get the tickets, but this is official. We got the tickets. It's in my pocket basically, which it isn't, but it basically is. I'm going to the Lawrence Spencer Smith concert. Okay, I had to like chill myself out. I'm going to her concert. Okay, and her concert is February 12th in Orlando, Florida. I am so excited. First of all, her music just hits a whole different spot for me. And I listened to her music, and as I posted a video today about therapy, anxiety, mental health, the whole 9 yards, it honestly just, like, I love her music, and she inspires me. And also, like, on top of it, she is just, like, I don't even know how to explain it, because her music just is, like, it honestly helps me get through the days, to be honest. Like, her music is just so good, hits me so hard. It's perfect. And if you guys don't know who she is, once again, look her up, because honestly, I don't know how to explain it to someone who doesn't know who she is, because, like, to be honest, I didn't know who she was for the longest time either. And then, like, when I found out who she was, like, it's like, how did I live without listening to her music? So, that's what that is. Okay, so I'm starting to have a couple problems. Because, okay, so this is actually 3. And then this is 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. So, but no, she's an amazing artist that I have listened to for so long. I just realized I could just literally switch the lids around. You know what, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is A. So confused. Alright, okay, so give me one sec. So A, this is B, yeah, okay. And then C, which I can't really do. And then 5, yeah, 6. And this is 6. So I need to do, can't really switch it. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna be confused. But no. Her music's amazing, and I am so excited to be able to go to her concert and next year. So basically she only did the UK, and now she's going to North America, which I could have sworn it was South, but whatever. Point is she's coming to North America, and it's gonna be, she's going like all over the states, to be honest, but specifically though, she's gonna be in Orlando, Florida, and I am so excited for that, and I truly cannot wait. This is honestly confusing the crap out of me, and it shouldn't, because I didn't think it would, but it is. So now, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could just print up everything again, but do I really want to do that? This is a big one too, so it's like I do need to know what I'm doing, so I think I might have to do that, which is so fun. Honestly though, this isn't one of my biggest ones. I've done a bigger one before, but this technically is big. So I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go print out something. I'll be right back. To forget that, I might end up printing it up later, but as of right now, I'm not gonna print it up. Sure, because I also need my phone, and guess what I'm using to film this is my phone. And guess what I'm using to film it on is on camera mode. So then on camera, yeah, don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically this is for the body part. Is all this color. It actually is like really orange for a person, so whatever. 1, 2, 3, 5. Alright, who has watched Ginny and Georgia? And if you haven't, well, too bad. I'm leaking, okay? I am going to be leaking some tea because I watched it, okay? And wow. First of all, Paul, wow. He went down a road that he can't come back up from. I mean, God. What happened? I mean, I really thought that he was good for Georgia. And I want everybody to hear me out. I thought he was going to be great for Georgia. But I had that thing on the side where it was kind of like, hold up, wait a minute. Is he really going to be that good for Georgia? I mean, let's think about it here. This dude is from like a rich family. Georgia isn't. Georgia has learned to live on her own, do things herself. And I don't know. I feel like Paul kind of relied on everybody else but himself. And so I feel like there's that factor of like, can he really take care of himself? And like, he just uses mommy and daddy's money, and like that's just how the life works. Like, I feel like that's really just like what he thought, And honestly, Zion though. Zion is like really different because Zion grew up with her basically. And he was in like the same type of life that she was in. Where it's like you had to fight to be able to get your stuff. God, my cats are wild. But no, you had to fight to be able to get your stuff. Meanwhile, Paul, I feel like he just had it way too easily. And so that's really what gets me, as he was great, but we all knew, I feel like deep down, whether we wanted to admit it or not, that there really was going to be a downfall of it because he's just not the same person as Georgia and wouldn't understand. Now that is technically true. He doesn't understand, and he's a completely different person than her. So, but they did ruin his character, though. Unfortunately, they really did. I mean, there's nothing anybody else can really say to defend that, except for they ruined his character. Also, I'd like to mention, I think these square beads are, like, smaller than the circles. That's great. But no. Next is Zion. What the heck? What the heck? What the helly? What the helly berry? Okay, like, for real, though. Like, come on. I mean, he was so good. He was perfecto. And now he's not perfecto no more. He is something. He really is. Because it's like, we all like him. We all do. But then he, like, makes us hate him. And then he makes us like him. And then he makes it... It's a back and forth battle. And it's just like, what? So... there's that factor too. But I mean, it's a whirlwind of emotions. Okay, honey? Okay. And I mean, it's all true though. I mean, it really is. There's no easy way that you can be able to fix that. I knew it. The minute I cut these open, they stank. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Okay, I figured out how I'm gonna do this. This is exactly how I'm gonna do it. And here's a little tip. If you have never done diamond art before and you're starting, and yeah. First I'm gonna throw out the trash. That's the first thing I'm gonna show. Alright. I swear, this trash can is a pain in the butt. Me and I have like the fancy bougie one, kinda sorta, not really. That basically like opens whenever you put your hand above it. And it's the most annoying thing ever because, like, it doesn't stay open. But then, like, sometimes it doesn't open fully. And it just, like, peeks open. So, it's a pain. Alright. I'm on the carpet. No. There we go. Whew. Okay. So, here's how I'm going to do this. We doing this. Okay. We're going to take a pen. I hope this actually works. Also, you like the glasses? I don't. What the heck? Okay. I'm gonna write on the sides. Let's hope to gosh this actually writes. Okay. So for number 1, 1 is 1. So 1 does not get changed. But 2 through 3. Okay. So then 3. And then this one's 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay, perfect. Whoops. This is supposed to be 8, 9. So I gotta switch these around. Wait, I didn't even switch it. 8, there we go. 9. Okay, and then this is 10. This one's 11, 12, 13 through 14, and then this is 15. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh yeah, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Basically what I did, and I hope it doesn't smear, is just wrote it on the little sides of the numbers. Perfect. Perfecto. So here's the picture. It's honestly kind of weird, but I like it, okay? So, now. This is plastic. Okay, so basically that, what it does is it covers the top of it, so it does, the stickiness doesn't like be unsticky, and then like also on top of it, it covers it, so no hair, no nothing. So now we're gonna set it up so no hair, no nothing gets on it, because yes, you could leave the plastic on, but then you're gonna have to peel back and it's gonna be in your way. It's a whole pain in the butt. So we got tape. Okay, you're supposed to use washi tape. I couldn't find any washi tape, and apparently nobody knows what washi tape is. So guess what? We didn't use washi tape. Oh, my cats are in a fight. That's nice. And no, okay, I'm not about to go run to my cats because they're getting in a fight. Because you'd be surprised, okay? I stop fights with my cats like every single day, first of all, which is kind of getting annoying. And second of all, they're all siblings. Not from the same litter, but they're all siblings. And they fight, and it's not like they're hurting each other. And honestly, if they were hurting each other, then obviously I would get up and do something. But, and you guys probably didn't even hear that cry, and I'm probably saying something that y'all didn't even hear. But, basically they get in fights every day. Honestly, I would love to know what my cats get in fights of, though. Because it's like, what do you guys have to fight about? Like, can y'all, like, just tell me? Like, is it about who stole the food? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, this you gotta be like really accurate with, though, not gonna lie, which is always lovely. Okay, perfect. Oh my god, it's so perfect. Come on, you guys, I'm weird. Can't even pull that. What the heck? And then these scissors don't want to cut this. Okay, so, but point is, though, is you're supposed to use washi tape. Like I said in the beginning. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I do not have washi tape because I cannot find washi tape because nobody on planet Earth knows what washi tape is. So, everybody thought I was saying washer tape. Why the heck would I be saying washer tape? Washer probably exists, though, so like, people are probably gonna call and be like, well, because there is a washer tape. Well, I never knew that, and I'm also probably just saying that, and it probably doesn't even ever exist. So that's once again great. Okay, so I need to fix that at the bottom though. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I just need to lift this up. It's not even sticky around the edges, I just realized that. So with most diamond art, it's sticky around the edges. Nobody knows why, and everybody just thinks it's something that's annoying, and to be honest, it is just something that's annoying. It's something to annoy you. Perfect. And honestly, I kind of think that's the reason, but this doesn't even have sticky around it, so I'm doing this for almost no reason. Okay, y'all, I need some tips, hacks, tricks, not anything. Okay, so first of all, I have 9 cats. Second of all, I work at an animal shelter. Third of all, you would think I would know this answer, but surprisingly, I don't. So basically, my question is I have, like, they're technically kittens still, but like I have cats, okay, and the one found out what the top of a refrigerator is, and I have stuff on the top of our refrigerator. Don't ask why, we do, okay? And I wish I knew the answer to that, but I don't, okay? And so the point is all this cat wants to do is keep on getting up on top of the refrigerator. Can someone please tell me why the heck the cat wants to get on top of the refrigerator? And I don't want to hear, like, the answer of, like, oh, it's because they're curious. Like, okay, I get it. They're curious animals. But, like, why that? Why the refrigerator? So, if someone has any hacks or anything about that to how to get my cat to stop, that would be amazing. Okay. So, that's nice. It just smeared everything away. 1, 3, you know what, right here, 1, 3, 4, 6, Wait, no, this must be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, I know there's one missing now. It's supposed to be 2 and 3. Okay. Okay, we good. So hopefully that will dry. Alright, now last but not least, I also want to try to show you without me ruining that again. Okay. So, take this. Now these are like basically like covers, okay? It covers it so the stickiness does not get harmed. And yes, you're absolutely right. I could have just left the first thing that was on it, but I choose not to because why would I? Okay. I really hope this doesn't leave no small gaps because sometimes it'll do that. It's a pain in the butt when it does that because then you gotta like cut and everything like that. And I would literally rather do anything else but cut. I did leave a small little gap. Maybe that's just how I did it. Maybe I don't want to move it. I'm not gonna move it because I feel like I might just make it worse. Okay. Perfect. I'm really curious to see how many this takes. So my one took 33, no, 33, 34. So let's see how many this one takes to be able to cover it. Ew, that's like really sticky. I didn't expect it to be that sticky. Wow, okay. Nope, I'm redoing that. That's horrible. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah, you guys, basically though, because I kind of just went over this and then kind of just left it, I'm going to Lauren Spencer Smith concert. Alright, I have to cut one. I didn't want to know what I have to. This doesn't count as one, by the way, because it was supposed to just be the entire thing. There we go. Perfect. Why is my eyeliner look bloodshot? Okay, we're gonna put this aside because that's not even like a full one. Because I'm afraid I might have to cut that one again to be able to work for another one. So, second little stack. I want you guys to think about this though. I do this every single time. So however long it takes, I do this every time. So just think about that. So far I'm at 28 minutes. So technically I take like 30 minutes to get this done. Okay, perfect. Don't ignore my weird faces, please. Okay, another stack. I don't want to take out too many though because I think I'm going to be done after 3. So, yeah, perfect. Okay, now we have to go back to cutting. That one. This would be a whole one, so it's gonna count as a whole one now because I used a whole one. Okay, and then there's like little ones on the top which really do bother me, but it's like, no, I need to cover it. This stuff didn't bother me, God. It's like so tiny too, but like I know it'll lose its stick and then I'll be even mad. Like I'll be even more mad, more frustrated, and then that'll be the best day ever. Okay, so I gotta cut it even. Y'all, I don't think I've ever said this, but I'm excited to go to school. Okay, so basically I found a school, by the way. Okay, so we went like to like open house or anything like that, to like tour schools, and I actually really like the school that I'm gonna be going to. So first things first is I'm still gonna be able to do Get Ready With Me. I'm gonna talk about that in a next video about how I'm gonna be able to work around the school schedule, along with still posting and still doing my posts. So come back for a part of that if you guys really want to, which I hope you guys really do, because it's going to be definitely important, because I'm talking about how my social media life is going to be now going back to school in 8th grade. Wow. Okay, so that's that. All right, let's count. So 1, because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, count. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. Can you do so? Okay, I need to stop. I am going to write it on this video just in case that side gets here. So we're going to do that real quick. 1. And then this one is 2 and 3. 2, 3. And then this one's just 4, 5. Okay, 6. What is this one? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13 and 14 and then 15. There we go. I had to memorize that too. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, that's the end of it. And that just honestly shows how hard it is to actually be able to set up for my next one. And some people might say it's not hard, and you're right. Once you get into a habit, it becomes not as hard. But when you're not in the habit of it, which I am at this point, it's pain in the butt. But with that being said, you guys, come back for part 2, which is basically just me making another post about how school life is going to impact my social media. Bye, y'all.